Hey guys, I have a poem math book that I was going to read to you today by Danica McCullough. It's called Goodnight Numbers. This is just a review because all of you know your numbers 1 through 5. So this will be just a review for you to be able to see it. And here's some poetry with it, some rhyming. 1. Good night, 1 fork. Good night, 1 spoon. Good night, 1 bowl. I'll see you soon. 2. Good night, 2 hands. Good night, 2 feet. Good night, 2 ears, so small and sweet. Remember, if that's the word and this is the number, what do you think that is? The word 2. 3. Good night, 3 wheels. Good night, 3 cans. Good night, all trucks and pots and pans. 4. Good night, 4 paws. Good night, kitty cat. Good night, 4 froggies on the bathroom mat. 5. Good night, 5 points. Good night, little star. Good night, 5 splashes. They go really far. 6. Okay. Go get it. 6. Good night, 6 snaps. Good night, Mr. Peach. Good night, 6 blocks with 6 sides each. 7. Good night, 7 days. Good night, whole week. Good night, 7 teeth, so clean they squeak. 8. Good night, 8 arms. Good night, tall vine. Good night, 8 sides on the red stop sign. 9. Good night, 9 butterflies. Good night, 9 bars. Good night to the moon and the countless stars. 10. Good night, 10 fingers. Good night, 10 toes. Good night to the world and everyone knows.
It's so cold in there because I ran out of water. I took all the water and now I turned to water.
That's what happens. Numbers are around us like really good friends. Good night to all the numbers. Good night and the end. I do not know.
Take it away and no walk with me.
I'm sorry, baby.
Where's the Minecraft thing like the Minecraft?
I don't know.
Like the Minecraft tile Dad gave me.
Okay.
What's it from you, Dad?
I'm sorry, I don't know. Sorry about that. I have to be a mommy too, not just a teacher. So I'm sorry for the interruption. So one thing that you guys can do, and that goes along with our book, is you can get a piece of paper and write the numbers on them, cut them up. You can put them face down where you can't see the numbers, and when you pull one over, you can turn it over and say, oh, that's the number 5, and get 5 objects and count them out. Remember, just count one at a time. You're going to move them from one spot to the other, because if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you may not have the right amount. So you want to make sure that you either move them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can line them up in a straight line and count them that way. We've done this a lot of times. Just keep practicing that. Keep practicing remembering what 1 through 10 looks like. If you have a book or if you want to write them, that's really good for you to get ready for kindergarten.